Straighten that, Lonesome. Straighten that. Alright, now what you mean? Yeah, man. Go up, man. Lonesome up. Yeah, man. Saturday. Yeah, man. Alright, so we have enough issues to go deal with today Saturday, you know. Enough issues. I deal with, you have to multitask, as I tell them all the while, you know. Saying? So, me have a thing with Gary Griffin in a Trinidad. Commissioner in a Trinidad. And I'm make you hear how the man roll. See? Although you know the government, he man the government, but he might tell the same not take talk from them him just doing work and born politician. Anytime we don't want a puppet as no commissioner. No puppet. Because puppet, it don't make it worse. That's why I say the thing community spread more. Because with the job what the police do, the hierarchy in Jamaica, right? Them supposed to know, say, yo, it make it worse. The Ministry of Health, I know, say, no, but if we take the route there, and somebody now wear mask, and the one and two them when they wear mask, and they catch them and pack them up, remember them have a family too, remember them come from community too. Instead of we send them out, send out the police with some mask, and say, all right, even give them a ticket. Me not me against all the ticket, but even you give them a warning and a ticket, no come down with this barbaric thing and spread it amongst the certain garrison and certain people them where, you know, cause the rich man have free money can buy a mask at the time. The people them now get a free mask, them have to buy a mask $100 maybe more. And so use mask to pick up an arc and other things. See them now have the money already. See? So instead the police them take up 30 people and 20 people and pack up in them big truck back. We don't know each other. They have the variant that spread. And by the way, people, the variant there Jamaica from July. From June. Because them do sample from June. When them said in the first week of July, them get back the test. But no, them government not honest. Come and tell they say, okay, the variant is here, they are from June. We don't have everything whooping, the sector them whooping up and people are fly from the state and fly from Europe and all about. When they take people from all about, say it must about. See? But them just feel like if come talk. And if it's talk the truth, man, and stop going on people. So I'm going to show Gary from down in a Trinidad and what him say. Before that, let me just say something now because the Autumn Fest, so me just show the thing Autumn Fest. Alright, so here this start now. See this after this the 25th of September, you know. This is 25th of September. So we start pick up some people now. So this morning, when we get up and now, you have man like Danny Dread from UK. Right away, look here. Let me show you something. Cause you know, we know just talk, you know, we show you. Danny Dread him there UK, you know, right away, and him just say, from yesterday, you know, Danny Dread said, Lonesome, my ticket, I'll make it or not make it not. Let me just purchase my ticket. Him one, you know. Danny Dread, big up yourself, you know. So here what him do now. So what him do ya, as we get up. So what me see ya. Him that. See him name? Him said I pay for him 4 ticket. 4 ticket him alone buy, you know. Yeah, man. And him alone neither. So you have in a UK, because we talk some UK, so you have Father King and Tupac and Mama Tia feed them ticket right away UK. You see, I'll be a family who are flying and not flying at them and say, yo, right away ticket. See? You have Yankee Bless. You know X amount of thing him a go on with film ticket them covered already. UK too, you know. See? So we have you know, so Paula, from yesterday, Paula came and said, Lonesome, I'm going to drop that in that boom, bam, bam, bam. So Paula, big up yourself, same time. You have Glenn, but them man, they are Canada, and you have people at Canada right away, just start purchasing them ticket already and start for them thing already. See? Daniel, right away. Him pick up ticket. I want extra amount of ticket to car. You know, see? Because him work with film scratch. So Daniel, big up yourself. See? And you have Clive. He want film ticket to Canada States, but he want more than that. He want the fest, he want make sure crack and them things that the fest and ganses and all kind of things and they must say no, but for buy all them things they don't. So me I say bombard. I'm just here Yankee Bless ask about the crack and them things that one. Peter sweetness to one them people that one. See? And then you have Odell Clark from Cayman. I said Lonesome, just come off my phone to Lonesome, no man, I purchased my ticket then man. So I know people have purchased ticket from all about, you know. So we'll look for Atom Fest, nice. I purchased ticket from all about. And you shoot me and show them say them I said them thing, they know that. See? And that me I try to show you say, we will do something people right away. No, I said, no, man, I purchase my ticket. You know why? You said this, do that. Do I purchase your ticket? Return a ticket of a purchase. Right away. And up. So I just start showing already. And then we have a lot. See, we have a list. It's a list me have, you know. Right away, you know. People that talk about ticket right away and say, you purchase. Put on that book, bam, bam. So we just call out a couple name right away there, so. Yeah, me have a virgin there down. You see? Was a police that speed and, you know, American thing and thing. That Cambridge, I do something. I had a film ticket from yesterday too. Same time, you know. Same I transfer, boom, bam, 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 bam. So, you know, yeah, man, you have people like Bright Round, man. I draw for them things. Clive and him wife, you know, and then Fidel, them. Yeah, so much, me just write them down. Who for just give them a yell up right away. And then, you know, we have few of them ticket. Them there. Because, you know, when them call, we can, you know, tell them who and them just take who and get them ticket. Or who order them ticket this time. We just set them down same way. And them are sending them food same way. Not ready. Everything we have, man. Thing move fast, you know. Yeah, man. So, you know, Summerfest. Autumn, you remember about Summerfest? Autumn Fest. After the summer, Autumn Fest. That done nice already, you know. No tune. No tune, I get that ticket for buy. Saying, yeah, man, you know, make a sense to come there, so, because you remember, so, be article, people are there, so. Be big people, pay this, pay that. No tune. Saying? Alright, so we could get back to this. They could get back to this now. Look how them commissioner here. Be a smaller country, it's smaller population than Jamaica. But look how them country talk to both them government and what the government are do wrong. And here where them see things. Just listen this. Listen this. Listen this. Listen this story now.
Mine is so tunnel vision that all I see is yellow and red. I am not here for that. I do not see yellow and red. I see black and white. I see right and wrong. And I will intend to do what is required. I am not here in a popularity contest. So the decisions I make, the comments I would make, would be on the strict interest of the well-being of Trinidad and Tobago. Information has been received and confirmed that the course for these shootings within these areas between these gangs was mainly for government contracts. One of which is a box train contract. So we had a shootout where several persons, inclusive of innocent women and children, could have been killed because gangs are fighting over a box train contract. That is what we have reached to in this society. I don't know how much more I continue to have to fight this down, pressure. It is difficult for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to go out there and do our job when it is the state is funding gang members. These individuals, they are...
No, which part you're a commissioner now? You can hear the commissioner come out and tell the state, the government promote gang members and do all kind of things and each up. You know how hear the commissioner do it? See? So when you have a commissioner like this, I saw me talk about free yourself from the word of them. Remember playing back again. And this one here. And them thing about one here. You understand? So Gary no business, him just come and him just talk for him thing and what I'm seeing and what have you. Although the government employ him, yeah, but no, you do police work. See? You know, mix up, you know, unite with them. So I want the police in a Jamaica free from that mix up thing. You understand? Them are JCF politicized. Listen again.
Mine is so tunnel vision that all I see is yellow and red. I am not here for that. I do not see yellow and red. I see black and white. I see right and wrong. And I will intend to do what is required. I am not here in a popularity contest. So the decisions I make, the comments I would make, would be on the strict interest of the well-being of Trinidad and Tobago. Information has been received and confirmed that the course for these shootings within these areas between these gangs was mainly for government contracts. One of which is a box train contract. So we had a shootout where several persons, inclusive of innocent women and children, could have been killed because gangs are fighting over a box train contract. That is what we have reached to in this society. I don't know how much more I continue to have to fight this down, pressure. It is difficult for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to go out there and do our job when it is the state is funding gang members. These individuals, they are not using the funds towards helping the community. Since we'll see, well, why should this person be debarred from having a contract because he's not a criminal? In the United States, there are over 300 persons of interest that may be deemed as terrorists. But the United States will not give them a contract to pay in the White House.
Yeah. And you're right. If you deem them as terrorists, they're going to give you a pain for coming to the White House. But you see, although him there and, you know, the government have a payment thing, him doing work. And that's someone, you know, separate Google from the political thing. When them go around and boom boom and man a call about me have a talk with this and that. No, you're supposed to do your job. You're not supposed to take no talking this way. You see it fit. And the constitution law, you see it fit. Even if I them I could have the prime minister, you see my break the law, you arrest him. You understand? Same way.
It's common sense. So if you know these individuals, you know who they are, you know what it is they're doing. In a typical art of war, what you do, instead of facing the enemy head on, you cut that financial cord, you cut the support system, you cripple them.
Him right again. Because instead you just go off and you just go off and they say, look, anytime them do war, but them do, you know, if you always have to have supplies. If you continue your war, just look at any war. When them do, them cut off the supply chain. That's why US always freeze bank account, freeze this, freeze that, them bomb some route where carrying supplies and all that, because you cut off the supply chain, starve them at certain things, them cannot function. You understand? You know, go where you face this head to head and thing, but government give a contract. I have some people, when you look now, in a Jamaica, you sanitize one market, and when you look, 40 million Jamaicans for spray look thing for the market. And a oof, brother them get it. It's alleged that is what the woman name? What the woman name the other day? The one China brother them did have the contract. I mean, so them get the pay. And Bill Navis away him name now. You just make him step down because he was a constant and I think 46 million. Eh? If you just go spray look disinfectant for a little place. Oh, that work. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bill Navis. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Absolutely amazing, because I actually heard a politician earlier this week where that politician had the audacity to speak about the police officers. They like to walk around with big guns. But that same politician, I'm sure she would be very comfortable that the same policemen who secure her and her family, they would like to have big guns to protect her. So when it is you want to point fingers at the police, please understand that the criminals out there, they do not have small guns. The type of weapons that they have could do mass damage to many innocent men, women, and children.
So you see him attack the politician them. Yesterday them give them the contract, so the man them out there have the big gun and all kind of things. So him just attack the government. Remember, you know? He will forget pay through them same and everything, but him attack the government for the contract where going with all kind of little things. Do you not find this in a Jamaica, brother? Eh?
Politicians, before you want to point fingers and criticize the police officers, we never drew first blood. The criminals out there have sophisticated weapons. It is a war out there. And you have the audacity to say that the policemen just walking around with big guns. I don't know if she was trained by Fazil Muhammad and want the police to walk with pillows. We are not doing that. It is a war out there, and the police will do what is required within the law. And in communities, I wish you could open your eyes and realize you're being used. To the family, to the parents, your sons are being used by these leeches, these
yeah, you hear the man that's smart though, the man that tell you, because the youth them get used. You have, as I said before, look at a commissioner like this so I can just listen to and play. Eh? Because you have some youth, them a child soldier. People use them and then push them and do all kind of like things. You hear him I tell you? You hear him talk to them. You hear message.
Yes, that's what they are. Because they are using society and killing young men for their own benefit.
Ah.
The Jamaica Police Service, I want to commend the officers. Yes, commend. There were several homicides in the last 48 hours. But 48 hours after that, they came out in full force. But the police officers, whilst most persons in our country, they were home, they were watching television, they were relaxing. I had officers out there putting their lives on the line. And then after you hear politicians upset that police are carrying big guns. But you're not upset, you're not saying a word that the criminals have big guns, and you wonder how they got the big guns, because they got state contracts from government officials.
You then get big gun because them get state contract from government official. You think our commissioner that sit down and tell us say this and that happen and this and the corruption where them are doing all kind of things. Him not do that. A liar to them and deal with cronyism and nepotism. That on a policing when me see. And a police, you know, me say, you just talk in mind and them video something talk in mind and I buy it put up. Police at him say, hey, make up and I tell him if and I curse him. It's a dictatorship that. See? Them man come talk and you know business, him seeing a black and white and him I tell you and tell politician and tell you, oh no, remember that's we buy another thing there. Yeah, we are right. You see me I say? Hear this.
Putting their lives on the line. And then after you hear politicians upset that police are carrying big guns. But you're not upset, you're not saying a word that the criminals have big guns and you wonder how they got the big guns because you got state contracts from government officials. Yeah, but we, however, we go out of our way to fight and go after the rights and protect the rights of criminals rather than to protect the rights of law-abiding citizens.
In a Jamaica, law-abiding citizens have no right. You just go about your own business and then them have like how them trim the little girl. You don't have no right. Them a sell them, mash them up, them do everything and them a commit crime. You see me I say? Him come in and chat straight, man. Him no business, man. Him no business. But we have one to know, I just said something about Prime Minister when you look at be a police run come for you. I true we hold them accountable, you know. Do you understand? Because them they take off idiot, you know. You understand? It can't work. Can't work no more, morning, Janet. Yeah, man.
Every time we try to do something, someone will come to find a way why it should not happen. And then we will speak about the rights. But the rights, I continue to see that the rights of criminals continue to have precedence over the rights of law-abiding citizens.
So them man attack for the rights. And you have to back them man when them attack for the rights like this. You understand? If you have got and you hear the man talk, the man make sure attack to the mothers and the youth. Them say you una get used. And then them kill you. Yeah. And a government, you hear him tell you, government contract. You push one of them commissioner you can see and sit down and come tell us a government contract. And what them are doing, uno politician and them thing. They wanna see that. We have some puppet around here and some yes man. Eh? You see me I say? I saw once and this is in the Caribbean. Eh? I saw once say police, you know, them have the independence to come talk. We don't get fired and transfer. Because one the other day when man this attack and man a break curfew rules. When you look, man a break curfew rules, you know. And man end up get transfer. Man I say, hey, me no like this fool, yeah, this boy, yeah, this wawa, and this him. Wicked. See? I remember say, yeah, these people wicked, you know. And him I say, I don't drive. You're going to have this boy. Look how long they have 5,000 votes. And I can't put up this no more. And then find we and transfer him. You take him out of the place. And the whole of Jamaica they get up for that and say, no, you can't move the police. You can't move him. You understand? Politicize the force. Bring them money, them in the business. You want a commissioner when a business and talk to the people them like that and you say, yeah, he might do the people them business. So them can't get up and say, I go fire him, it nah go work. You understand? We're not civil servant. Have the people, serve the people. I'm matter of fact. Let me just follow where Andrew said. Me I follow where Andrew said. Yeah, where Andrew said, yes, I follow him. Hear this.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So when you hear that, so the man say all well-thinking Jamaican for raise them voice together in unity. Can say we raise the voice in concert against, you know, the crime and against the government for not doing more for controlling crime. But when you raise the voice, like that, now you come and him accuse, and then them have some little yes man police who run out and I try run around people. Oh, me not leave Big Stone, I can't leave out the thing in a Big Stone. Cause to the Big Stone, before I go to the next thing there. Me just stuck up my phone and just said, Big Stone, I can't leave out the thing because Big Stone, I got to him thing. I want people log on and support Big Stone. Big Stone, a two-day concert. Let me look on Big Stone thing. Yeah? Because he might do something there, you know, some art problem and thing. I want him to get 100% support, man. Because the man like myself in a way, you know, in the ditches and try and best help people set speed and do everything, you know. So then people there, you have to support people, support a massive of people, you know. That thing can debout to help support people. You can have some little yes man and support yes man and support the real authentic people then. We have to support Big Stone, you know. You understand, my family. So film thing, alright, see film thing, yeah. You juju them there, bad malice on them, see me? You might tell about
yes, I'm gonna represent right now for the great Claude Big Stone Sinclair, who is one of the biggest givers I've ever come across, and right now he's in need of being on the receiving end because he's having a terrible heart condition, which is going to require surgery. And we're going to be a part of a fundraising event, a virtual concert, if you may, with a few different artists, including myself and Jojo. And we just want everybody to go participate, check it out, donate accordingly. The donating options right now includes a GoFundMe. Once you go to GoFundMe and you type in Big Stone Heart Surgery, you'll see it. There's also another way, another method, realhelpinghands.com. Once you go there and type in Big Stone, you'll also see what's going on and you'll see the options to donate accordingly. Again, Big Stone, if you don't know about this one, if you simply go to YouTube, type in Big Stone Television, you'll see all the great works that he's been involved in, from communities to helping out Junior Biles when he was in a serious health situation, for shining some light on the great Yvonne Sterling, to uplift her from the slums and the conditions that she was living in. Tracy and Ricketts, check out Tracy and Ricketts, and you'll see stories upon stories of Big Stone being at the helm of helping others. Right? So right now we're just a part of this movement. Big Stone now. Yeah, man. You feel me? So Jojo, you can say something, man.
Well, it's all about helping one hand, it's the other, one hand wash the other, so all of us need a hand at some point in time, so now it's time to lend a hand. Or give, we don't lend a hand, we give hands.
Absolutely.
It's time to give a hand to Big Stone, Blessings.
Yeah, man, we stand for Big Stone. Yeah, we'll make it, my brother. Alright?
Blessings, Big Stone.
Yeah, man, Mr. Quiet and Jojo. Bless.
Yeah, man. So Big Stone. Yeah. So Big Stone show up today too, today, and I'm sure I'm say we can't reach Big Stone because them wanna do too much. When them need back a hand for sustain life, you have to do what you have to do. Yeah, man. You see good soldiers them do them thing, and you say a little thing like that, and Jamaica stay already. You have to just say alright, you have to reach out to them, You understand? Yeah, man. So film thing today, Big Stone.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Morning, sir. Morning. Good morning.
What's up, my brother?
I'm here, man. I just talking about your show coming up today, starting today and tomorrow. Yeah, your show is today and tomorrow.
It's today and tomorrow. It's a virtual concert.
Yeah. And me just make the people that know them have to come and support you 100%, You can't tell them how to log on to and the GoFundMe and everything. And because I tell me one Big Stone, what on the Big Stone? I think on his birthday, July man like myself, man, him have the heart, man. The say, man. Same like an heart, man. Yeah, man, how we, man. So, he man think about the same date, birth date. The 3rd.
July 3rd.
Yes, and then him feel some pain across his chest, and then doctor and all kind up and can't breathe and all kind of things, and some serious heart issues. So say we have to back Big Stone 100%, more than 100%. Because them man are one of the loyal soldier where him look out for people, same way in the gutters. So uplift them, So give me a rundown, Big Stone. How you feel now? How you coming on?
Well, I'm not feeling too bad as the days progresses. You have good days and you have bad days. What is really happening is that Tracy
now, repeat again because the phone break out with Tracy and Ricketts.
Yes, on the 26th of June,
Yes.
2001, I got a news that little Tracy and Ricketts, the little 14-year-old girl that myself and King Yellowman was helping out, had passed away. And I kind of really take it very hard because...
Come and know you try. Yeah, man, I see it.
Also to Dr. Christopher Tufton, we even reached out to you, Wayne, and you broadcast
Yeah, man. Phone keep on cutting out. So, Big Stone.
Yes, you
Yeah.
want to call you straight?
No. It's all right. It just cut out and cut in back, but it's all right. Tell me something. When you reach out to Dr. Christopher Tufton, you get any help from them?
Well, when I spoke with Trace Ricketts, the father, after we reached out, we also did one in front of TVJ.
Yes.
And we reached out to the office of the Prime Minister, we reached out to the office of Christopher Tufton.
I'm call him back, hold on. Just call him back. I'm call him back. I'm call him back. Yeah, man. Yes, can you hear better now? So when you reach out to them?
Yes.
Yeah, when you reach out to them, what
We
happened?
reached out to the office of the Prime Minister, and we also reached out to the office of the Health Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, and we begged him in front of assist the family in getting Tracy and Ricketts to the United States because she had osteosarcoma, and this was like months before she actually passed. We got a message from the father that the office of Mr. Tufton reached out to them, and I think they promised to give them $1 million.
Them get that money?
All of that money was handed over to the Ricketts family. I can't say definitively if it was handed over. I would have known about it if it was, but I can't say definitively.
Okay.
Anyway, they managed to scrape dollars to the kind patrons of the world who supported their GoFundMe and was able to fly her out about 2 months before.
Yeah. So she fly out 2 months before.
Rapidly. Yeah, the cancer had spread rapidly, and there was much the doctors in the United States could do, and she passed away.
Wow. Sad, man.
A lot of work. You, Wayne, did a lot of work in bringing this story to the light on your forum.
Yes.
So the family thanks you so much.
Yes.
But after I got the news that she
that
night, my blood pressure was 225/167.
Whoa, that could have given stroke, man. That a mass up.
Yeah, when I got to the doctor, that I have some problems with my heart. There's no vacancy at the University of the West Indies in order to treat a heart patient. There's a long
line. Whoa.
For them to discharge me, and I see if I can speak to a cardiologist outside. I went to the Heart Institute and they run 2 tests. They did an echo. In doing these 2 tests, they found out that my lower left ventricle, the arteries there are clogged up.
Whoa.
They're not functional as and flowing as freely as it should be. They said for them to be definitive and to be sure of where the blockages are, I have to do a test. $150-something thousand.
Repeat. How much for the test alone? Repeat. How much?
$650-something thousand.
You see that? You see how poor people have got through if you don't have something because other people have this kind of condition too, you know. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard, man. You understand?
So if I don't do that testing.
Now we'll beg the people them for come on. So Stone, call me back. You call me back from my WhatsApp. You call me back straight from my WhatsApp. Call me back from my WhatsApp. You call me back. See if we can correct better. Yeah, man. Boy, man, I tell you, see, this hard, you know. Them thing are hard, man. You understand? Yes, Stone. Yes, Stone.
Yes. Yeah, you requesting a video talk?
No, it's okay. I hearing you better now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm saying that they need to $650,000. That's just to do the test.
Yeah.
No. They're gonna have to insert what is called a stent. That stent is like a tubing, a rubber tubing that they will insert into the block.
I know about the stent. Yes, I know about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, man.
Just to insert one stent is going to cost $1.4 million. That's the.
Can you imagine?
Gonna cost.
You hear that? One stent, Jamaica. Yeah,
$1.4 million, and that's at the Heart Institute of Jamaica.
So it's the poor people cut out of these things completely when they talk to me. That's how I fight for poor people. You understand? A man like Big Stone fight for poor people because you don't have no health care. When they say free health care, there is, you just in a little dirty building, and when you go in there, a man come with a stethoscope and put pan and say book back. But you have to pay for all these tests. Or you tell people about free health care. It's not no free health care, man. Talk to the people, them real. You understand? So Big Stone, this now, today, when this show gonna start today? What time?
The first show starts at 4 o'clock, and you can get your tickets at Eventbrite. That's EVENT.
Yeah, Bright. That what? .com?
Bright.ca.
.ca. Okay. Eventbrite.ca. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And what's the name of the show? What's the name of the
fundraising concert?
Oh, okay. Big Stone fundraising concert.
Yeah, virtual fundraising concert.
Virtual fundraising concert. You understand? Big Stone virtual fundraising concert, right? Yes.
Yes, Big Stone live virtual fundraising concert.
Big Stone live virtual fundraising concert. And then we have a GoFundMe. Them can look it up. A matter of fact, Stone, when you finish, you send me the link. You want to show the people them the link too, yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
You need to send me that link. Yeah, you need to send me that link before me sign up. I want to show the people them the link because we have to support you 100%. More than 100, like 200, 500%. We have to support you. People,
thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, we have to support you, man. You understand? You're one of the soldiers them where we help hold up this, you know. You understand? With a natural heart, you know, and just love help people naturally, you know. But you still, as I said before, when you look at these things, it'll show you. So when I tell you about free health system, there is nothing named free in Jamaica. If you just go and look at a nurse and you don't have a bed, you don't have a chair for sit down, you know, then have the bathroom for use, you just go and stand up and the port of them, they have a wheelchair. Them they have a good gurney where you push people upon or something, right? them have them thing that when they push upon. Nothing. But government are telling them spend how much billion. One hospital the other day in Western Jamaica, Tufton spend over 4 billion doing what? Air condition unit. But them not have no better now, nothing at all. Stop take people for food and packet up people money and I give people market me. When the person will get market me 85 million, that could have helped a lot of sick people buy some more bed and buy some medication or do something. Them want market themselves. Nobody don't know them. I talk about marketed to living when people don't have even food to eat. And if you stop that foolishness here, Big Stone now go and promote the thing. Send it, yes. You send it to me? Yes, man. I'll show the people them right now.
I just send the two posters to you and also I'm gonna send you the link.
Yes, send me the link.
Yes.
I'm gonna show it right now, yeah, brother? Right now. Alright? Yeah, man. So, for sure, Big Stone, we have to support him. We can jump on by 4 o'clock. Yeah? Blog on and support him. You understand?
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Yes, brother. Can you imagine, man?
Son, right, that I discharged myself. They didn't say that I can't afford it. They say I refuse medical assistance. Yeah.
But them not, but them do is give a bill and then them still not look boy you. Them are tell us say you
Right.
refuse because I feel them style. Me know them style, man. Me know them style.
Yeah, when I went back to the University of the West Indies, they gave me a 5-month waiting period.
That mean if you born for white to that white 5 months. That for sure the amount of people. But them still charge you, you know. But you have to depend on 5 month waiting period. Them are just some 2 little tests, them are wait till when you're gone. You understand? We know it work. There's nothing such thing about free health and free this. You understand? The poor people them suffer because you come down with this little problem. It costs so much. Even if you have a little savings, them wipe it out and then push you outside. You depend on your own. Not even money for bury you. Them to talk to the people them upfront and truthful. You understand? If it's a free health system, the whole of everything should involve, and them think they should fair work when you go in and man that and that deal with that stent and thing, you deal with it. But on a free health system, you understand? They will go tell you the money where them spend upon the building. And not do the building, you have the building already. I don't know you spend $4 billion, but you still will have a hurricane. And the assessment done. And if I clean up the whole road from one end of Jamaica to the other end, and I'm going straight back certain road and think it costs like a 2 bill. But one building, you put something in the building for $4 billion, you mad? That makes sense too, no? That can't make sense. And I bet them buy, them now fix the bathroom, them put a little air condition thing. And say, oh, we'll do this. And then it gone bad, them I say, they are carrying other people to do it now. If them know what them know. So what $4 billion that's gone? You see, we have some appear one and bandit about government and all kind of things and nobody now can tell them the truth. That's how I'm a bunch all. You understand? Big Stone, me gonna talk to you again, you know. Okay, my brother, cool. Yeah, man. So Big Stone just send this. Alright, so let me send the flyers. I want to see this, you know. Focus up on that because I film show today. We have to do anything at all, man. Everything in our powers, man, for, you know, make sure Big Stone thing go right, you know. Yeah, man. The man, him contribution, nothing. Enough. See, him contribute enough. But the man when I contribute with the man where we go around and do pay foolishness, we don't see him faces pop up. Yeah, them are award. But them not award good people. Big something here, yeah? So no just look on it. Take a note on it, you know. You see me I say? So on the seat here. Then and I show you the time. So you know, when you can log on virtually, so it now you see me I say? Turbulence, them and thing, yeah man. You understand? Yeah man. Yeah, so I'm showing the virtual thing. Yeah man. Yeah man. Alright, so I'm see the time. Even bright. Okay. Eventbrite.ca. So now log on to eventbrite.ca and buy on a ticket to the virtual concert. Yeah? Yeah man. So tonight, yeah, you wanna see it? Yeah man. So you know, support it 100%. Yeah man. You see me I say? Support this 100%. So just jump to Eventbrite as we finish and you know, we support this, just deal with it for him, cause you see me I say? Run back to it again. Yeah man, Big Stone. Saying, Claude Sinclair man. Do some great things for Jamaica and all across Jamaica, you know? Yeah man. You understand? You see it? The man will do great things. Like myself, yeah. Them not recognize him, I have to find him way out. But a man like this now, where we so where them take him gun and all kind of thing, convict this, you know. See there? See where him I get congratulations for ya? Senior pastor, yeah? Miller, receiving the order of distinction in the rank of commander. I tell yourself for themselves, for religion and education. Education for you just go and your gun gone and all kind of things, and then them see you with care, with hey, them man, you see me I talk about this how Jamaica run here? You understand? You want honor this. But a man where you know from them hear this, him should even have feel for this. and then you use big stone thing right now, right? And just think and multiply it by the amount of sick Jamaicans when I have not them can't even have them don't even have the first money for start to think of treatment. Too much of them just go out, they just lie down in a hospital and just dead. You just think about it. Eh? When you do some tests, you hear the kind of figure with them put on you, but them know. Most Jamaican, yeah, most them don't even have a bank account. You understand? Them don't even have a bank account. Them close down that. So if you sick about certain little things, you know, say you're doomed. Man, like if you could get 10 more years out of this 15 or 20, but I'll go and live your life so till you reach 100. No. Them just wipe you off. And none of them. Because them don't money more than anything else. Them now gonna say, okay, me could just put this 10 because I'm life where I save and then him come. The amount of thing him save a lot more life. And you know say, okay, him need the help, so me could give him the help because we see him do things for uplift Jamaica. Even the government that say, boy, some things them do that they lean upon the government. In them ease off the government, he make sure reach out to people and then donate and them help people and go around and do this. Make could give him a helping and then people have to get a helping and not like that. You see me I say? And then you have the Prime Minister now talk things like this, take poor people for eat that. Here we're in a film mind. I'm gonna play something I'm gonna hear. Hear this. Hear this. I'm gonna plug in back this alright. I'm make it hear something right now. And this is just from the Prime Minister, see? This is from the Prime Minister, hear this. Let me see this. Poor people. Look how Andrew take poor people for eat that now. You're in a film mind now.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access to better information will eventually make the right decisions, while the poorer persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because their access to information sometimes is not the right information, that they will make the wrong decisions.
Where do you get that from? Prime Minister, let me ask you where you get this from. The whole decision we make, you say the richer people and poor people and the access to knowledge. Because you don't have the knowledge, you know. Me can't tell you that. See? So yeah, because I'm only be educated fools. And a joke me I make. Because when me see when you get up on the door and angle the pandemic and thing, it just shows. On the angle the economy, it shows. So you not talk about knowledge. And this now nothing for the rich man. Rich man, them not have the knowledge, them I look for money and I'll be a shit them I do. We are talking about knowledge. So you want to attack down to poor people. Say them not have the knowledge. You can't sit in front of me wrap around your finger. Because everything what you say, we can use it against you. That's why I say pick out the video them and show the people them say, this man just chat some fucking pay shit. And this poor people. You understand? So them not have it's not about rich, it's about knowledge. Who should show me how much I want to rich right there so I sit down and like private house have knowledge. Like man, but like me myself sit down here, other man when me say come from the slum or come from the ghetto. Eh? Who don't have knowledge and I run down the country? And me can't tell you no one thing and yesterday when you hear the opposition come talk, you hear them come talk the same thing. Who don't have knowledge? Bless up. Eh? Yeah man. Yeah man, me dep on the live, yeah? Yeah, you want to talk about my life? Me dep on my live, you know. Alright, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah man, we can hear you now. Yeah man.
Okay, me don't know. Yeah man, me didn't want to talk to you about kind of some tunes, you know?
Oh, tunes, oh man. And that after. Me think you that yell up some people from my life, you know? Alright.
Okay.
Let me talk to you, man. Alright, cool. Let's talk to you. Cool.
Bless.
Yeah man, this multitasking, okay? I remember the tunes and do everything. So when we're done, we think you might talk to something about from my life, right? Alright, so the man I talk about knowledge. Here when just say and put on poor people. And think of the lack of knowledge. So I must say we're dumb and we're stupid and that thing just say because the rich man have more access so he might have, better information. Let me tell you this. If a social media matter because our Jamaican media not give nobody nothing at all. Them have government in them have them in them pocket. So social media, anything where you see where me see. And the rich man, them number one, enough rich man I would have down and do all kind of thing because them process things just like you human being. That have nothing to do with rich and poor. Or how you process things. So right away, I know him talk about this are just bullshit. The man chat so much bullshit that him believe in a way I say. And nobody not tell him say a bullshit. You understand? Yeah.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision.
So the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. And remember, the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. But he who himself the knowledge.
The richer people who have access to better information will eventually make the right decisions.
So I say we are poor people. Yes, it doesn't talk. So you ever said, a man get me upset to the man. No man get me upset. So the richer people who have the right, let me just say him say who have the right what? So them get through you rich. You get the right, now you get the right information. The richer people get the right information. And do what we do on social media. Everything where you there who depends on how you process it. But him rich, so him have the right, have the right information. There's so much rich man in America and all, but them they have one bag of garbage same way. But the man say it's not valid. This I want to boy every day the man boy Angie, you can't ever stupid one more time. This so stupid. So it's not knowledge. You don't have no knowledge, can you want to say that? So right away you say not knowledge and then you big up the rich man and I push on the poor man then. Because them now the rich man have the more money, so he might get the knowledge, the right decision. That no makes sense.
Information will eventually make the right decisions.
So the rich man get the right information. Him have get the right information. Everybody dip on social media, Rich man, poor man, bigger man, thief, every look here. When you go on YouTube and Facebook and them thing there, and every one of them thing there you have. Look at every radio station, every TV station that create big, them have them own YouTube channel. Them have them own Facebook channel and Twitter channel. YouTube, Facebook, them coming like a world by themselves. Facebook have nearly 3 billion people, 2.8 billion and more. It grew every day. See? So it coming like, and remember, you have no country 2 billion people. You have like China 1.4, I go 1.5, you have India 1.3, I go 1.4. We know all of these things. So them alone, coming like them can control a globe, a virtual world around. Each of them. Over 2 billion. So no country not carry so much people in it. So that them carry the globe virtually. So when you lock on, this have nothing to do with information. The rich man get the right information and the poor man get true, When I talk to make us say, listen.
The poor persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because their access to information sometimes is not the right information.
So, through your poor, you're accessing, you get misled because your access to information sometimes. You can Google any information where you want to know about. If you want to know about vaccine, you want to know about ticket, your body, your heart, anything, you just Google it. And everybody, rich and poor, have the phone and then you can just go and just Google where you want to talk about. What the man thought is bullshit. For your Prime Minister. Prime Minister? You serious? This makes sense too, no? Them try all kind of way and talk be a crap in a people's ears. And those things say because you're poor, you're an idiot. You understand? And that them I tell you, this don't make no sense. It throw me off. This is real bullshit. This is real bullshit. You understand? Oh, Prime Minister for come and say this. That's why them come and tell poor people about things. The one them were die-hearted. You understand? The one them were die-hearted. And then them run with bag of crap. Yeah? You don't have no respect for poor people, man. You tell them, say them dumb and stupid. That's why when I do so much thing and get away with it. You know why? Because yeah, some people die-hearted when them hear them they burn out this. So the rich man lack of knowledge, So the rich man have more information. So the information and knowledge that neither Him have more knowledge, Him a seek information. And him a send that knowledge. So rich man there, him get the right information because he's rich. But you are the poor man, you get the wrong information. This I tell people, let me tell you this. Your conspiracy theories were extra rich. And them chat be a crap too. I can enough people, we're not even business, because we analyze, we don't know them, we study the whole thing, You understand? You have some pastor where, you know, Copeland and them man there. Them, oh God said, I must fly with the devil. And then tell some people, and them people they're rich, them get buying plane. He reached to 300, when you look the man for the more than 200 million, more than that. Because I'm saying, God said, forgive more than robbers, them did wait. And some people were poor people. You have cult. And cult, you have some people believe in Scientology. Some people believe in that. You have some people, and them rich. You understand? Some people believe in about Baphomet. Them have their money. See? So when you want to talk about black and knowledge and all kind of things that about the rich man, like the rich man wise, so poor man a fool. And that him just say. Eh? Because the information when you get some information because you can't do it yourself. That don't make no sense, boy. You understand? No way at all.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income.
It's not the lack of income, you know, and the lack of knowledge.
It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access to better information.
So all you know so them information better. Because you're rich. Everybody have access to Google. Them have access to YouTube too. Even if your friend next door you want to go pass something and say lend me your phone and you don't have one, you can go Google where you want to look about. See like you go and go search a dictionary and everything. So me don't know what kind of information you can go search and get any information you need. It's there. Every company now, you print. If you want to do something about Lonesome, you Google where Lonesome. That's why I Google a man, I don't see nothing about him, I don't see nothing at all. You can't chat to me. Because I want to see where you talk about, I want to see if you have the amount of ears and the amount of thing where you put in the thing for if you have expertise about this and that and that. Where the man that chat be a crap at this and these poor people. Eh? Yeah? So, just show you're poor, the rich man have more, better information. But you're poor, so you don't get good information. That him I say?
Will eventually make the right decisions. While the poor persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because they're...
And they might get misled and they misdirected by you and your bunch. They understand because I be a copy talk. You think I joke? Let me show you. Let me just play something else. Let me just finish play this time and play something.
Access to information sometimes is not the right information. That they will make the wrong decisions and continue to suffer in the pandemic.
So, and through the pandemic, I through everything where you say because this is where you do you mislead people. So you use the same word and then throw it back to them face. Come like when you watch Batman and you have the guy when you have who you trust when you want to hurt the whole of the people them and say when you wreck the stuff and then they be look and then they tell out Batman. And Batman have to cut the balloon and save them. Him coming like them. Man talk, you know, it grieve me when the man talk, you know. You can't talk so stupid man against poor people. You understand? Some people yes might don't go to university and think they're much wiser than them piece of cripple do mass production, education. See? You know reach over with that. See? Let me tell you this. You have teacher teaching at school and when you come out and you go do. Let me tell you, it's a theory. Practical. When you do practical different from theory, you know. And when they come and tell you something from a book I'm a teacher, blah, 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 and you give him, alright, he might teach you something about carpentry work. And when you give him a hammer, he can't drive a nail. You give him a sign, can't cut piece of board. But he know if you write it down. He can't take it and put it in a practical, you just put it, me not ask, tell me, I tell you. See? That's why we use apprenticeship. Oh, you think the pyramid and them thing they build because them people that sit down and go university back in the days, them teach themselves everything what them do. And them cut some of them stone there, we how much 100 tons. Them they have one crane right now can lift up one, them have 30 to all some other things. All the man them lift down carry it up at 400 feet up in the air. And build how much chamber and now it not crumble. For thousands of years. How much building in a modern man history where them build stand up. Still stand up. For talk, I didn't reach thousands of years yet anyway. Eh? So if you look at ancient days and ancient building and thing and what them do, them we modern man copy them thing and go like we create something and we invent something, we invent nothing. The man them invent them thing from back there and them go and copy it and use them head and license patterns and all kind of things. You think people like that? When I talk of foolishness, yeah. Me tell you the man that talk, and I himself him talk and catch a lot of people. Himself him talk about. Yeah.
No plan to fix it. No plan. I hear them talk.
Yeah, this.
Them do have no plan to fix it.
If the PNP is in power, murder rises.
Some play politics. So when the PMP in power, crime and murder rise. This is what I want to know.
That you have a greater chance of being murdered in Jamaica than by being hit by a car. We can't live like that in our own country. So the Labour Party
So him tell people say, you know, you have a chance to get murdered than hit by a car. Him misleading people. Look what I want now, because when one party in a power, I be a murder rise and everything, and him tell people this, when him power, him have something to do, and him can control the crime, and him can make everything alright. So who are the misleader? We just talk about himself.
It's another commitment to you. Unlike
Commitment.
the PMP, who said nothing can be done about crime. The Labour Party don't share that. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country.
You ask him for a crime plan. Zozo can't be a crime plan. You come and what you do, you use Zozo and I give the appear human rights in the trample ban. And through the opposition, they get up and now work out them for work. See? You come and give soldier police powers for go around and arrest people. So soldier just try when they now have done powers there. Normally you come with Zozo and you come with SOE. And I remember, you know, and I like we in some state of emergency, like, you know, you have some flooding and earthquake and them thing they called it for a limited time. The man have it for 2-3 years. Make people lose them job, people lose them baby mother, people lose them wife, people lose all kind of things. And you say this man, I know them not come with a crime plan. And then you have a yes man commissioner. Me just straight Gary from down in Trinidad. Yeah, man, I can play him back. I can play him back. So maybe just see where matter. So I'm self him matter about. Him can people and trick them.
There is a lot that we can do to bring down murders in this country.
Yeah, there is a lot, and he don't go talk, but he never tell him that. You see, my bring down murders. You see what him do for him that? No, there is no crime plan. Remember that, you know?
There is a lot that we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces.
This is what him bring. This is what him tell you. But look what I want. Eh? Oh, people for stay and listen to your Holness, man. Give somebody else a seat, man. Give somebody else in your party a seat. Make people them pick somebody else, man. Because the party a party. But not you, man. You there talk one bag of crap. See? And him there, son, him tell you, for all, a matter of fact, see there, and he love drop the word, you know. He love drop the word. After him tell you, say, for hold him accountable. Teacher? Teacher? We not make no fun with you. Teacher? We not make fun. Teacher? Yeah.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So you see it? So him tell you, but now when you come to now him come with some different kind of little things. Pressure other people. Look here. Here you again. Here now. In a parliament. Prime Minister.
Our country to be misled by persons who claim to hold the mantle of reasonableness in the country.
And him a mislead the whole population. And that's the artist thing, you know. So him use the same thing we might talk about and how long the people them. You understand? You know, have no LK, you know, have nothing not working. Everything I go up the dollar. You did have the magic one for control the dollar. Yeah? And me say when it devalue, it mash up everything else. See? And you still there tell people about a foolishness. And then a disrespect poor people by your speech and them never not say that. The man, yo. Yeah.
And what has happened is that they have misled, in particular, the poor.
You hear again? They misled, and who him a call them. I himself I misled the poor. Particularly the poor. Him just tell us the rich man have more because him have knowledge, him a get knowledge, so him a get other information right. So the poor get one who misled them. Eh? You're Prime Minister now, and you still talk about misled the poor. And look at the country. Eh? Look at the economy. When you let in a bag of people, let in the environment and not tell the people from June it there. Because from the first week of June, you don't know, you do the test from the June. From first week of July, you don't know. You just come and chat like I know, you don't know. Eh? And you have thousands of tourist ship, like half people do that kind of thing. People have to work in there. And them have to go back home. Eh? All them do is knock.
Madam Speaker, for those persons who are pushing in all forms of media a class war,
so him know says a class war. And anytime just listen to him, let me tell you, take out the cloth of this. Anytime you hear him talk about something, just zero in pan it. And you see where I go on. Just zero in pan when put the emphasis on, and you can see the position of where you're there and where the country and where I'm talk about. Just zero in pan where I say. Yeah?
war, the anti-vaccination war. If you get ill today, you go to one of them and tell them, pay the doctor bill for me.
So it's a big stone ill today, and it have to be ill from one thing. You are PM doctor bill, anything dead. Put in a place that somebody sick with them heart or something. You charge them 2 million for this one little thing, $2.8 million. Eh? Wanna do something about that? Eh? You talk about pay doctor bill. Eh? Wanna pay people doctor bill?
You can't find any of them because they push their ideas in anonymity.
Yeah, there.
So, Madam Speaker, we are a free country, and everyone is free to express their thoughts, even if it is unreasonable, as long as it is not pushing sedition or libelous.
So I'm tell you, because you know you can't break, because them that use the police and I try and trample on people human rights, you must talk. You're free for talk. You understand? Let me go and hear him.
But we also have a duty in this parliament, government and opposition.
Yeah, no, government and opposition, but yes, still opposition say yesterday, you no call him in a no meeting. Yes, still Jamaican government people have to pay them too. Eh? You no invite them. Our country fair run like a one-sided thing, so. Eh? This a goddamn disgrace.
To speak the truth, to defend reason, and to ensure that those among us who may not have access to information or able to contextualize the information, we have to stand in defense of those people.
Yeah, them take the little man them for idiot again, you know. Eh? Take poor people for idiot, you know. You see it? Eh?
And Madam Speaker, you will note, and I say it for all, that I am not afraid to speak the truth, even if it is uncomfortable to some.
Oh, so when you talk, people, you don't want to hear nothing else. So when you talk, so now, so you're big and dumb, as poor people, he mean it. He say must speak the truth. Where him believe in a fee mind. Because the rich man, them have better thing because, you know, them rich, so them have one word, so them have the knowledge. And uno dumb. You hear him say? He must speak the truth, even if it's uncomfortable to some. So him believe in a way him talk about. Eh?
Because I too have a microphone in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you have a microphone in front of you. That's why I tell you, Uno mislead people. And we don't want no commissioner in Jamaica neither. None. See, look at the commissioner here. Where yes man. And lackeys and women. None. You understand? Here the commissioner here. For Barbie, here Gary. Here Gary. Here the commissioner here. Remember, you know, commissioner instead them sit down with them government and follow what them a say. And I take orders. Hear what the man say. Listen this.
Mine is so tunnel vision that all I see is yellow and red. I am not here for that. I do not see yellow and red. I see black and white. I see right and wrong. And I will intend to do what is required. I am not here in a popularity contest. So the decisions I make, the comments I would make, would be on the strict interest of the well-being of Trinidad and Tobago. Information has been received and confirmed that the course for these shootings within these areas between these gangs was mainly for government contracts.
You think our commissioner come tell you why shooting and why because of government contract? Only just listen when the man talk about. Him no business about government. And government you can't go move him and say boom bam bam. He might do him job. You understand hear this?
One of which is a box train contract. So we had a shootout where several persons, inclusive of innocent women and children, could have been killed because gangs are fighting over a box train contract. That is what we have reached to in this society. I don't know how much more I continue to have to fight this down, pressure. It is difficult for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to go out there and do our job when it is the state is funding gang members.
You hear him tell you point blank, dead on. Our commissioner now come and tell you them thing and boom bam bam man. Them cover up thing man. Listen what the man say who are fund the gang member. Listen.
It is difficult for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to go out there and do our job when it is the state is funding gang members. These individuals, they are not using the funds towards helping the community. Since we'll say, well, why should this person be debarred from having a contract because he's not a criminal? In the United States, there are over 300 persons of interest that may be deemed as terrorists. But the United States will not give them a contract to pay in the White House. It is common sense. So if you know these individuals, you know who they are, you know what it is they are doing. In a typical art of war, what you do, instead of facing the enemy head on, you cut that financial cord, you cut the support system, you cripple them.
That fear happen. This is a commissioner with sense. You understand? So you have someone with no sense. Sense is not whatsoever.
Absolutely amazing, because I actually heard a politician earlier this week where that politician had the audacity to speak about the police officers. They like to walk around with big guns. But that same politician, I'm sure she would be very comfortable that the same policemen who secure her and her family, they would like to have big guns to protect her. So when it is you want to point fingers at the police, please understand that the criminals out there, they do not have small guns. The type of weapons that they have could do mass damage to many innocent men, women, and children. So I ask politicians, before you want to point fingers and criticize the police officers, we never drew first blood. The criminals out there have sophisticated weapons. It is a war out there. And you have the audacity to say that the policemen just walking around with big guns. I don't know if she was trained by Fazil Mohammed and want the police to walk with pillows. We are not doing that. It is a war out there, and the police will do what is required within the law. And the communities, I wish you could open your eyes and realize you're being used. To the family, to the parents, your sons are being used by these leeches, these parasites. Yes, that's what they are. Because they are using society and killing young men for their own benefit.
You hear what I'm saying? Parasites. Some attack, some gang leader will tie up with politicians. Can you imagine? A commissioner come and I said leeches, them are killing no. Them using and killing no. We don't hear that from our commissioner. And some cooks and all kind of little things. This a joke. You hear a commission attack? You know business, government, this a what now do. Listen.
Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, I want to commend the officers. Yes, commend. There were several homicides in the last 48 hours. But 48 hours after that, they came out in full force. But the police officers, whilst most persons in our country, they were home, they were watching television, they were relaxing. I had officers out there putting their lives on the line. And then after you hear politicians upset that police are carrying big guns. But you're not upset, you're not saying a word that the criminals have big guns, and you wonder how they got the big guns, because they got state contracts from government officials.
Remember, rewind it again. Which commissioner here in Jamaica come tell you them kind of little thing right now, eh? Them want to wonder politicians because politicians want to draw with themselves. Here, commissioner talk. Listen again.
Big guns, and you wonder how they got the big guns, because they got state contracts from government officials. Yeah, but we go out of our way to fight and go after the rights and protect the rights of criminals rather than to protect the rights of law-abiding citizens. Every time we try to do something, someone will come to find a way why it should not happen. And then we'll speak about the rights. But the rights, I continue to see that the rights of criminals continue to have precedence over the rights of law-abiding citizens.
No one hear no more. You see me I talk about? Anytime we have police force, we divorce themselves from political party and government. We have a better Jamaica. Anytime we clean up the police force and get out the corrupted one them. Then, and you have commissioner can come talk freely and no business and rush politicians and tell you say you want to give them the contract so them have the money. Eyes on the prize, big up yourself. Eyes on the prize, me just attack. Eyes on the prize, him ended up on film 8, you know, for film ticket and put one side too. So big up eyes on the prize, you know. Yeah, see? Cause the ticket them the autumn fest, we have to make them know say, yeah, did up on your ears too. I mean I show them say, you know, Danny Dread, UK. In pay for film thing, me show them. You know something around. When me talk, you know, can you imagine one man I say, he Lonesome? No. Here what you give me now. See there? A matter of fact, I show you the see there? A paper lad, see it? You see him send it? See him there? See it receive? Yeah, man. Then a 4 ticket in my own by. See? That are done dread. And then you have Father King and the one of them, Mama Tia, Tupac them, you know, Yankee Blessing. I buy a film set a ticket them. You have Colin, then you have some man from England, you have people from in a Cayman, you have people from all about. See? Maybe Glenn them, you know, say Canada them and they and them thing. But you have people out, we attack the people them out of Canada. Idle, Clark, them man they are Cayman and them thing there, and you know, people from all about. See? Paula, no, she came from me yesterday about for your ticket and them thing they found yesterday. So one bag of people like class. People say Lonesome, right away. Don't make nothing done for we. So we just a move, you know. See? And we say it again. No chul, because we not send ticket to chul and them thing there anyway. So it don't make no sense to chul push up the head there. So you understand? No sense. You understand? So let me see something. See there? See it, man? See there? See, man, see there? See, all right. See the thing sent to him there. See there? See him? You see it back to there? You see it? I'm saying, okay, bless, all right. And I'm saying, right away, boom, boom, paper. I said, them man, they do them thing, man. Them man, they do. You say, by another day, I can't tell them, zoop, 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 to keep the move, zoop, fly. Because them man, them who are flying, who are, you know, them just everybody have one time, one card. So, you know, sir, yeah, man, Atom Fest, I do it too, you know. We'll try to Atom Fest time. So, you know, it's 25th of September, that, so, you know, it loud. I remember, you know, big stone thing, I remember that. And then, before we go, I have to play, but if you have something for government, for bond them, you know, I have to draw something for them too, you know, because, you know, when you have a prime minister come and tell you about information, I know it at me. Oh, you take the people them like them are idiots, so. Eh? Hear the size and the price. Hear this. Hear this now. A prime minister can tell people this. Hear this.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access to better information.
Who tells the richer people have access to better information? You know, say it's a dumb skull. But better information you can have, every information mixed up on the web. So people can them see everything. Every radio station they can think about, and TV station and dictionary and the whole of them online. They have online, Bible, everything. You Google anything now, you find it. Where you not find, it don't exist yet. If you want about space, the galaxy, this and you just Google it. See? What kind of better information? So you're rich. So the internet knows that you're rich. So them give better information where you do some land and me can be rich. So you the better information, and then the poor people, them now have no access, them have access. For as long as you have access to every information where everybody else see. You understand? From them I see it, you are see it. From it out in a cyber media, you see it, you are see it set speed. You can't search it, you get it same way. So when I talk, it don't make no sense. Them are worse than coffee. You know, make them speech in 2021. Like people are idiot because, you know why I want to take people for idiot? When you go around on political platform all the time and chat so much crap that people are run up and down and say, yes. See? So you don't believe in the foolishness when I say. Man, one of them believe in the foolishness, man. It will stop. And you disrespect poor people, man. Hear this now.
Will eventually make the right decisions, while the poor persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because
by you and your gangs. You understand? Misled and misdirected. Look how much time they misled and misdirect them. They must sleep with them door and window open. From you win. And you have the idea, you have the problem for self-crime. How much time you have come and tell lies to the people them? And then you use it, you know, just people, anytime you just listen to them talk, in pinpoint certain things and pinpoint it that way, see? And push on the poor and needy all the time. Yeah? All of them now do not them come and tell a lie. Eh? Yeah.
Their access to information sometimes is not the right information, that they will make the wrong decisions.
People say good and bad, people say every information. So it depends on your mind because you have so much man who have money. Ross Limbaugh friend, one of them would just pass off because him say, before him pass off, him I say, him that lead one what, them a millionaire. Me have enough people say what them want to say. You understand? Them man of them are the worst thing we ever said for 2 years on the prize. You understand? The man can't get up and chat too much for your prime minister or you reach us, man. You really sit down and chat so much foolishness, man. And then I put on poor people like them so dumb. You know why I'm taking them so dumb? Because them sit down and listen to him and run up and down and play party politics. You want people who look out the people that must stop telling foolishness. Them speech alone that it just show you, yo, Jano. You have to leave out of Babylon. I have to go find a tune because I want to mash up my head. Can you imagine the man say you're rich, so you have better access to information? Eh? And the poor man don't have the access there. Eh? What kind of foolishness is this man?
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision.
The lack of knowledge. Eh? No, man. No, man. This guy bad, man.
Richer people who have access to better information will...
So who tell a man that richer people have access to better information? Or where him get this up, Lion Parry? Wanna hear this? Eh? No, if he was a prime minister, as a prime minister, you listen to anything, any garbage you might ask, eh? Because that could not be factual. I must opinion. An opinion I really based off a fact. You understand? He just come up with some little foo-foo, because I must opinion. I don't know what is. And this and these poor people though. So you have to dissect them things and make you know, Andrew, stop talking foolishness here. You understand? You tell people too much lie, you do too much things, and then you still come back and blambast them with lie. It's not good. You understand? Them are not good.
Eventually make the right decisions, while the poor persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because their access to information sometimes is not the right information, that they will make the wrong decisions.
You can't believe that. Eh? The man taking part. This is coming like where you're alright. Let me show you what the man I think about now. He not think, you know. He not brain. Yo, crab brain. Crab brain, man. Yeah, crab brain. Let me show you something. You know, when you're born and going and get to, you never travel yet, you never go out yet and them thing. You're born and going in a slum. And when you see police come, a man and smoke a spliff and a man run. And you see your mother or your auntie them and your youth, and you see some woman sit down and them chat and then them turn enemy and then cuss and police come and run even them as more. You feel that's how the world run. The older you get now, you start go out and especially you start trouble and thing and them thing. Because them can't come and tell you anything. That before when you talk about black and white TV and then I sign until 6 o'clock in the evening and you see then it's all come on and read news or something and TV I sign up by 10 o'clock. See? And then a 2 radio station and you know have certain things saying anything where you hear and them time if somebody even go foreign you dress up like drunk on like you know like chicken foot and you have in a bus pack up and you go up a waving gallery where you have people and them a walk on the time and go to the plane and then thing there. Him feel say at them time him a feel say 60s and 70s, you know, early 70s and them thing there. Him still in. So the people them still daft. And then stupid. So through them come down, them can tell some people and them do them and shake bell and you have some people show some fish over the other side. Them fish say, you know, in a 2021, them still go around and they must spread them full information under these people with it, you know. And still fish say people I think full. And fish say you can't come talk something. When you say something and people can just go look it up. So the rich man have the more information than nobody else. You see rich man make some stupid things, stupid ass thing. Them believe now when them believe no matter fact when them be. Remember what most rich man don't believe in no God. You understand? Most of them because they believe in their money and power. And them bully down and take for people land and do all kind of things and do one bag of crap. No art, no have no time for certain things. That's enough rich people. They don't have no time for that. They have a money talk. They believe like them a God. You understand? Him don't even know that. And then in the world you have thousands of mythical gods. You understand? Euros, because Vishnu, Shiva, you have different god like over the you have got play a nation of fight against nation man there we don't hear much God and goddesses them people worship and not just one. You understand? in the world, you still have some people who live like in the Amazon, them don't know civilization, them don't need to know it, them just want to stay there. Yes, still them have have the hospital and thing, but them have them baby, and the baby survive and them still live in the bush. And them have survived without knowing them live like back in the day. Same, I have some place and some other place where people live away the same way. So you have all kind of things on the earth where you think, you have on the earth, this is what the Prime Minister, let me make it know this, say, and everybody's stupid. On the earth, you have fish will walk, pan and feed, walk, pan land. Come out of water and breathe pan. You tell some people that now, we live in that song, get to them, say, where you get that from fish? You walk pan land, man, fish no. Yeah, I know those mud skipper alone, you have other fish who do it too. See? So I know those them alone. You have other fish who do it. And you have some animal where you never see before. You have some insect where you never see before. You have some plant where they in some different country. If you not go there, you not see them, you're going to feed them forest, you not see them, never see it yet. See? You understand? And I can tell you something, the same moon where you look at that, your ancestor them used to look at the same sun. So now have something in common where everybody look at the same one. The same earth or circle around that I eat, we look at it. And the same water that, because water destructible. And they might tell you, no, your teacher not tell you these things. Because you drink it, you pee it out back. And you sweat it out. Destructible. You understand? You can't destroy water. Suck up in a rain, out of the sea or whatever, you go up into the cloud, it fall back as rain. Go back the place. So water with the earth, not change. Earth no get heavy, you know what's the building them? Everything come from the dust. The tree where you use make your... So the man I take people for idiot, you know. You understand? So you get up youth, so I tell you, say you don't have this, you don't have no access. So our mind can way out there, so. If man can sit down and penetrate and build computer with some vast and so, can you imagine? Your brain, it have a depth there if you open that man, you think different. See? But so some people hungry, they not think out of the box, them just, they are make people like Andrew now lead them astray. I'm lead people astray now. Can you tell people say you make them sleep with them door open? You have the plan for crime. And not me say it. Because when me attack you, I attack you for nothing at all. Me attack you for just stop mislead the people them and tell them what you want to tell them. Because we not allow that again. That stop. You understand? The opposition not working. So we have to do the work and try to open the people them like I burn our pockets at speed, you know. See? I want to go and I could have do something yesterday and I not sink the place. We said move the tax off of the gas. Only not do it. We said do this, do that. See the opposition have to come and ball out, you know.
Peace in power. Murder rises. Whenever the PNP is in power.
And for the people them they say no, listen, murder rises because that and that and that. The man said whenever the PNP in power, murder rises. These are these are the information where you sell to people for just win an election. You understand? You deal with people on a level. Because remember, you know, the people them are commit crime, they are killing one another. Our crime are commit cross board. So whether you are PNP, GLP or no P, crime are commit. And look where you use. For you tell me, oh yeah, uplift the place and make the place better and things. Yeah.
Crime rises.
Crime rises.
Keep telling people that you have a greater chance of being murdered in Jamaica than by being hit by a car. We can't live.
So these are the things where them spread all the while. Yeah, you understand? These are things where they spread all the while. For the roads. Yeah, Poddy. I'm up on my live. I'm call the back. You want, I hear this, up on my live, you know. Drop, him come off, alright, good. Alright. Yeah, man. That Poddy Roots. Remember, long time Poddy Roots say, remember, so I have a music side, you know, but when I'm up on my live now, you have to, I multitask, but I can't. You see people call for this and people call for that and then artists call for that. Everybody call me one time, you know. Saying so, before me go sign off this car, my phone soon turn up. Someone clear the backlog there and then, you know, because you have to do your business. You understand?
Like that in our own country. So the Labour Party makes another commitment. Unlike the PNP, who said nothing can be done about crime, the Labour Party don't share that. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country.
Solve crime. And if you did it right now and crime look there, you have to have your coming souls or you come with that kind of things. And I know you don't have a crime plan. But you say you have something to solve crime, and I know you don't put a crime plan on the table. And let me tell you this, if me did a vote and vote for you, I come and say, no, why am I vote for you? Why you not tell me lie? Me that question you. That's why I can't vote for politician. See?
There is a lot that we can do
Yeah.
to bring down murders in this country.
So you bring it down, with the lot where you do. And bring it down. When I talk about lot, and a lot of acres, the thief from other people foot, you talk about the land. I must a lot there you talk about. It's not a lot. Acres. Man can be there over 1,000 acres. And nobody knows nothing about it. Nepotism and cronyism and all that, we're not in a paper about it.
There is a lot that we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces.
Yeah, and yes, still the day a man asleep, a man push a man through window and shoot. Man can open him window because he might listen to you. He might listen to you as a Prime Minister. Stop on the foolishness. When you drop your word, just looking at the mirror first. Make sure looking at that mirror. Because I'll be a crap, I'll be a bullshit these things. I'm bullshitting around. You call it pussyfooting around with the people in mind. You understand? Bullshit. You better start straight. You understand how me that listen to Andrew? For what? Eh? You run down the country down right now, they come in and know over a thing and come up back. But not for now. Not for maybe 20, 30 decades. Come in and know over come and straighten back this. Them continue run it down till it reaches and still I tell you foolishness. So you hold on and hope. Instead of you deal with reality. You understand? Done with them, you know. Get me upset. I'm going to do some other work, you know. Alright, me there here later. Lonesome me up.